So let's get down to the last one. The Steelers. So here's the first thing that we should try to keep in mind. Big Ben is gone. Good, bad, or otherwise, Big Ben is gone. This team will look different this year. Make no mistake about that. This is not the same old Steelers. I'm not saying their entire approach to football has changed. I'm not saying that they have just lost their minds and, whatever. But he's gone. His style of play is now gone. He also can't be there and say, nope, I don't care what you want to do. This is what we're going to do. He can't do that. He's gone. So, Trubisky and eventually Kenny Pickett could definitely offer things to them in their offensive repertoire that we haven't seen before from the Steelers. A mobile aspect. I don't know that either one of them have the big arm that Ben had. They definitely don't have the size that Ben had. The ability to just soak up hits from linebackers and defensive ends like it was nothing and shrug them off and still throw a 40-yard bomb, which I'm so glad I don't have to watch that shit happen anymore. All due respect to Ben, I'm happy he's home. Except actually, me and my buddy Dave, we were talking about, no, sign him up for 5 more years. he's good for it. Trust me. Trust us. He's good for it. We watch the games. He's great. Yeah, keep him around for 5 more years. Just keep wheeling him out there like fucking Weekend at Bernie's. So, the other thing about the Steelers this year that they have to deal with is their D is legit good, just like ours is. But their O-line looks like it could be pretty bad. Maybe one of the worst ones they've had in a long time. Good. Yes. I want to see that. I want their O-line to be bad. I want to watch DJ Reader, BJ Hill, Trey Hendrickson, Osai, Logan Wilson, Sam Hubbard, Jermaine Pratt. And let's get into hell. Let's throw safeties into it. Let's get them in the mix. I want to see Bell, Hilton, Hill, Von Bell, Bates. I want to see them all get a chance to run through the turnstile and go sack somebody. Either take down the running back in the backfield or take down Trubisky or Pickett, whoever it is. I want to see just Swiss cheese in Steelers uniforms. That would be just beautiful. Just poetic. I mean, songs might be written about it. I don't know about that. But you know what I'm saying? I want to see like a terrible O-line. Just come on. Just once. Let me see that. I do not think, though, after all that being said, Tomlin is an amazing motivator. Much as I can, I can pick on his style at the podium and all this other stuff. Tomlin's an amazing motivator, and he will absolutely use bulletin board material. No problem for him. He will do it. No problem. So, you still cannot sleep on the Steelers, no matter how bad they may be. And as much as I want to see the return of the Tommy Maddox type of years, I don't know if we're there yet. Trubisky's going to have to be extremely average or worse. Kenny Pickett is going to have to be a major bust for us to have even a couple years of bad Steelers teams. The dark years for them. I don't know that we're going to see that. I think Kenny Pickett is probably going to be at least decent. Is he going to be amazing? Is he going to change the league? I don't know about that. I don't know enough about him to say. I haven't seen him play. I don't follow a lot of college football, but I get the impression there's a lot of people who are very split on Pickett. And then Trubisky he's fine. He's a bridge quarterback at this point in his career, probably. So let's get into those week 1 predictions. This is the part where I stick it out there and hope I don't get it cut off. Week 1 predictions. I believe this will be a tough game. I think it'll be typical of our division matchups with the Steelers. I don't perceive this to be a pretty game, or I don't know. I don't know that I think that the Bengals will pull some kind of 525 yards and 6 touchdowns like they did against the Ravens. The Steelers are just not that kind of team, and they're, quite frankly, their defense is still really good. Now, the only potential for that is if we can wear down their defense and keep them out there on the field, and they just get tired. And when you get tired, you just don't play as good. Wear them down. But I don't believe that'll happen. I believe this will be a tough game. I believe there will be plenty of scrappiness. And, you know, I don't know if anybody's going to get, I hope nobody gets ejected. I don't like it when I see that, especially when it's ticky-tacky. Every now and then these refs, like, they'll eject a couple players, and it's like, that's bogus. It barely did anything real. Like, I'm not a huge hockey fan, although I'm starting to watch it a little more. Like, this is nothing. Come on, give me a break. Question I have is, will rust and lack of time together play a factor for the O-lines? As in plural, as in both O-lines. The Steelers' O-line is not projected to be very good. They've got injuries. They've lost some good talent there, and don't know really what they've got outside of that. On our side, on the Bengals side, I do wonder about our O-line. I do wonder, will the lack of time together take a little bit to get that gel going? I mean, sure, they've been practicing for about 2.5, 3 weeks in practices and stuff like that, but that's not the same as game speed. That's not the same as playing together in a game. I do think that Ted Karras being voted on as a captain is huge. That says something to me. And apparently he is a hell of a leader. And you need your center to be a hell of a leader. So I'm hoping that really does come out with something valuable there, that he can help kind of marshal the line and get everybody in their places and all that stuff. You know, it will be interesting to see how Tomlin plans to utilize a more mobile quarterback. Trubisky is more mobile than Ben really ever was. I mean, Ben was a big guy who could take hits and move around in the pocket and extend plays, but I don't know what I'd call him athletic. I mean, Ben's off-season conditioning plan tended to be at the barbecue with a keg. You know, he wasn't exactly on the TB12 plan, okay? So how's Tomlin planning on trying to utilize a mobile QB, or Matt Canada, their offensive coordinator? Another little thing, we have a little Mother Nature to potentially deal with. We got like 70% chance of scattered thunderstorms. So how much is weather going to factor in? Is that going to force us into a run game heavy, run-centric offense, which is fine. Last time we did that, we spanked them pretty good. That was nice. And that leads into, can we establish the run and get Mixon to take over like we did last time? Again, I'm fine with that. And Joe is too. According to Joe, based on, you know, his interview with McAfee, he's fine with that too. If it's throw 100 yards or 150 yards, no touchdowns, don't turn it over, and just keep handing it off to Mixon and letting him eat, and maybe even Chris Evans gets in the mix, because Chris Evans did look pretty good over the in the preseason. He looks pretty exciting. Then okay, fine, great. So what's my prediction for our Week 1 matchup this Sunday against the Steelers, which is, my understanding, is our first home opener against the Steelers in ever? At least a long time, right? Someone was talking about it. Someone was saying ever, and I'm like, is that ever? Really? Have we never opened up with the Steelers at home? So taking everything I said into account. Now, I know Vegas has the Bengals as I think a touchdown over. They're giving them a touchdown over the Steelers. And believe me, I will be absolutely thrilled beyond belief if that's the case. I'm calling it a 24-21 Bengals win because I feel like this game will be ugly. It'll be rough. It'll be just that typical Steelers Bengals AFC North style. Just, I hate the word smash mouth, but it will be. It's going to be a grinding type of game. I don't perceive there's going to be a lot of finesse or high flying explosive offense in this game, but I'll be thrilled to be wrong. So we'll see. Okay, that's going to about do it for today for me. I'm going to get back to getting to enjoying the rest of my weekend. I hope you all do too. Looking forward to Sunday. I will probably post a pretty short, a short video. I don't know that I'll live stream after the game on Sunday or on Monday night, but I will post a video. I'll record a video and post it for sure. I don't know if I'll live stream. If I do, I'll schedule it. But I am really looking forward to this season. I think the Bengals have a chance to get back to the playoffs. I think we can get back to the Super Bowl. Maybe I'm drinking Kool-Aid. Don't know. Right now I was drinking tequila, but that's all gone now, so say what you will about that. But I'm looking forward to the season, and I'm looking forward to doing more live streams, whether they be Bengals related like this, or pop culture, or eventually I'll get into. I'll probably have some things I want to talk about from a parenting perspective, lessons I've learned or whatever. But those ones are difficult because they have to strike me at the right time, and I gotta the juice has to be present on those. But I'm enjoying doing this. Hopefully, I fixed a lot of the issues from the previous one, especially the audio issues. That echo was annoying. Thankfully, it didn't last forever, but it was annoying as heck. So probably over the weekend here, I'm going to split up these videos into some smaller chunks. I'll repost those on the YouTube channel. Of course, these are also going to be found on the Way of the Dad podcast Rumble channel. Rumble takes about a day longer because it's, I guess they're kind of synced up to each other, but it has to be on YouTube first, and then Rumble will eventually recognize it and pull it over. So YouTube and Rumble are probably the most primary places I'm going to be putting myself right now. Eventually, I will get the audios of last stream and this stream up on just podcasting, just audio podcast, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I appreciate everybody who listens after the fact and wants to leave a comment. Please leave a comment. I will get back to you, especially if it's not, spam. Click here to, for the Nigerian prince's $10 million that he doesn't know how to get rid of or something like that. I'm probably not going to respond to that one. But if I could ask one thing, please like and share and subscribe to this channel. And then like the videos and share them if you can, if you feel so inclined. I'd appreciate it very much. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to grow what I'm doing here. I'd love to spend more time doing what I'm doing here and maybe getting, right now I'm doing green screen out of necessity. And I don't mind the green screen. The green screen's fine. But I would like to have a finished setting behind me. And that's what I'm working towards right now. I'm trying to work on that. And I definitely got to get this place insulated before winter comes, because it will get quite chilly in here and the heater is kind of loud. So I don't want to run that in the background. But yeah, anything you can do. I'm not even asking you to throw $1 in the tip jar right now, because technically I can't have a tip. I can't do super chats yet. I'm not monetized on YouTube. I might set up a Patreon, or a Subscribe Star or Parallel, whatever the hell's out there. I don't know. I might do something like that if anybody wants to donate. And I'm thinking about, I want to get a hat made, and see how that goes. Because if I like it, maybe I'll do a little Maybe I'll do a little merchandise or something like that. I don't know. But for right now, I just want to keep streaming. And any feedback you can give, likes or comments, things like that, very much appreciated. All helps this grow. So until next time, Who-Dey, and take care and have a great day.